Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing this pair of Matsuda sunglasses. Now the model number here is M1008, and these are a kind of Wayfarer style pair of frames with a very small lens shape to them. So first off, I do want to thank our sponsor for today's video, ShadeReviewStore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses, up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, the website there is ShadeReviewStore.com. Check it out. So let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. These have 47mm lenses and a 19mm bridge. So these frames are definitely on the smaller side, and I consider myself to have a very medium size face, and these again are definitely going to wear small. So right out of the box, I actually did have to heat up the temples and adjust them a little bit more outward to get them to fit my face properly here. And they are still just a tiny bit tight, so I'd probably recommend that you buy these frames if you only have a small face size. And unfortunately, this style is only designed in this smaller lens size. They're meant to be small and discreet. Now when you fold the temples in, we can actually see how much longer the temples overhang over the front of the frames, and that's just going to be typical for a pair of frames with small lenses and a small bridge here. But even though they do have a small look to them, I really do like the look of small eyewear. I think it really looks classy and nice, and it's not bold, it's not overstated. It just looks really nice, and it looks like it's not trying too hard. It looks just very discreet, and I really do like that. And I also kind of like the way it frames my face. It definitely makes my face look a little bit on the larger end, and some people who have smaller faces like their face looking a little bit larger. Personally, I think these frames are like 1 or 2mm lens size too small for my particular face shape, but I absolutely do love the look of the bridge here. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this brand, they are an American brand, but they make all their frames in Japan. And for those of you who don't know, Japanese eyewear is some of the highest quality in the world, or probably is the highest quality in general, if you generalize things in the world. And the quality of these frames is really nice. They're made out of a block acetate material. They have this absolutely beautiful frame colorway. I'm not exactly sure what the exact colorway of these frames is because they are discontinued here, but they are really beautiful. It's kind of like a warm red tortoise type of style, and it looks really beautiful, especially when wearing these outdoors. The sunlight just pops and makes these frames look absolutely gorgeous. And if we take a look at the front of the frames, you can see there aren't any logos or anything like that to distract from the front style. And then if we take a look here at the outside temples, we can see two little metal rivets which are there to connect the all-metal 5-barrel hinge to the all-metal stem that runs down the frames. Now, these frames do have all-metal hinges, and they feel absolutely incredible when opening up and when closing them. They feel very nice and substantial. Like I said, they're a 5-barrel hinge, and they also have this beautiful kind of ornate detail that is embedded into the acetate, which also attaches to the hinge here. That's actually not just there for show. It's going to add more structural support to the temples where they connect to the hinges. And just really high quality. It looks really nice, and that is not easy to do. That is very hard to do. Now, if we move down to the outside temple tips, we can see they do have embedded pressed on shield logos as well, and these are metal, and that looks really nice as well. Just a very cool, attention to detail piece here, and that looks really good as well. And then if we take a look here at the inner left temple of the frames, we can see an embedded Matsuda logo there as well, which is going to look really nice. And you can't actually feel it on the face, but it looks really nice and professional. Then if we take a look here in the inner right temple of frames, we can see the model number, core code information, and it says frame made in Japan. Now the lenses here are CR39 lenses, and these are a brown lens with a beautiful warm outlook to them. I really do like these lenses, very high quality, anti-reflective material, of course, as you would imagine on a high-end pair of eyewear, and overall very good optical clarity. Now, because these frames have the CR39 lenses and they don't have all glass lenses, they're going to be very lightweight. These frames are going to come in at only 30 grams. So you can wear these frames all day long without any discomfort, which is really nice. And overall, it's a really high-end pair of acetate-made frames, and the quality here is just so much better than something like an original Ray-Ban Wayfarer, which are still made in Italy, handmade in Italy, and they're a very high-quality pair of eyewear. But with these frames, you can really tell that they were handmade in Japan, and the acetate is sharper, it's cleaner, it's more polished, the hinges are nicer, than the Ray-Ban Wayfarer, the ornate details with the Shield logos, and the hinges are absolutely fantastic as well. Just really, really nice stuff here, and this is just kind of a standard style, so there's not too much to talk about as far as information here goes, but I definitely think I want to review more frames from this brand in the future, so if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all I have in this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below, and of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to our YouTube channel. Again, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.